friends, this is Mohammad Samiruddin, pursuing BCom E-Commerce from Nizam College. This is my last and final session about the functions of Excel. Introduction to Excel. Worksheet Basics. Session 3. Lower text value, upper text value. Lower converts text to lowercase, upper converts to the uppercase. Example formula view. A, B, C, hello there, lower A1 up equal to upper A1. Values view A, B, C, hello there, hello there, hello there. You can see the changes over here. Len text value. Len returns the numeric value equal to the number of characters in the text value, that is the length of the text value. Spaces are the included in the length. Example A, B. Formula view, values view. Dates and time. How the Excel stores the dates. Dates are stored in Excel as the numbers of days since December 31st, 1899 for the day. Example Jan 1, 1900 is stored as the number 1. To see this type of date in the cell of press, control to see the formula views. Example values week. Long time ago 1 1 1900, more recent 2 1 1900, much more recent 1 1 2008. Date becomes number in the formula views. Formulas long time ago, more recent, much more recent 132 3948. Times and dates in the same cells. A cell can contain both a date and time. The value of both the date and time is stored internally as a single decimal number. The whole number portion represents the date and the number of days since December 31st, 1899. The decimal part represents the time and the fraction of the day that has elapsed. Example Jan 1, 1900 at 12 am is 1.0. That is 1 day since December 31st, 1899 and 0% of the day elapsed so far. Jan 1, 1900 at 12 pm is 1.5. That is 0.5 of the day elapsed. Jan 2, 1900 at 12 pm is 2.5. That is 2 days since December 31st, 1899. Feb 1, 1900 at 1:05 pm 32.5451388888889. That is 32 days since December 31st, 1899 and 0.545138888889 of the day elapsed by 1:05 pm. This makes the sense as a little past known as little more than half of day elapsed. Times and dates example. Values views. A, B. Long time ago, more recent, much more recent. According to dates. Long time, more recent, much more recent. Formula view. A, B. Long time, more recent, much more recent. Date arithmetic. You can do arithmetic with dates. Add and subtract days by adding and subtracting whole numbers. Add and subtract times by adding and subtracting fractional values. Example A1 plus 7, 1 week after the date in A1. A1 minus 5 into 7, 5 weeks before the date in A1. A1 minus 1 divided by 24, 1 hour before the time specified in A1. A1 plus 3 divided by 24, 3 hours after the time specified in A1. Equal to A1 plus 2.5, 2.5 days after the time specified in A1 is equal to A1 minus A2 plus 1. The slash of days between the date in A1 and the date in A2. Formatting the cells with dates and times. Right click the cells chosen from the cells from the category list in the numbers to the tab either. Choose date or time custom. Choose an appropriate looking format, or if you choose general number or the internal number for the date or time will be displayed in the spreadsheet even in the values view. Logical Boolean values. True and false. A logical value can be only of of only two values, true or false. The following statements are true. Fish live in water. Deer live on land. The following statements are also true. 3 is greater than 2, 2 is less than 3, 2 is less than or equal to 3, 2 is less than or equal to 2. 3 is greater than or equal to 2, 3 is greater than or equal to 3. 2 is equal to 2, 2 is not equal to 3. False. The following statements are false. Fish live on land, deer live in water. The following statements are false. 2 is greater than 3, 3 is less than 2, 3 is less than or equal to 2, 2 is greater than or equal to 3, 2 is equal to 3, 2 is not equal to 2. Logical operators. In Excel, the following operators are used. Operators meaning greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. Example 3, 3 greater than 2, true, 3 less than 2, false. Logical formulas, formula view. In a Microsoft Excel sheet, you can see the numerical values and the logical formulas. That are one numerical values are 1, 2, logical formulas are a less than a2 less than a3, a2 greater than a3, a2 lesser than equal to a3, a2 greater than a3, a2 equal to a3, a2 lesser than or greater than a3. Values views, numerical values and the logical ones. 1, 2, true, false, false, true. I IP if function, paste function category. If logical test value, if true value is false, if returns one of the value conditions, specify evaluate true and another value it evaluates false. Parameters for if function. If logical test a2 is greater than a3 is equal to true. Value if true, I am happy is equal to I am happy. Value if false, I am sad is equal to I am sad. Returns one of the value of the condition you specify evaluates to true and another value of it evaluates to false. Value if false is the value that is returned if logical test is false. If omitted false is returned. Formula results is equal to I am happy. If function formula view. In numerical values and logical formula. Numerical values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the and the logical formulas is equal to if a2 is greater than a3, I am happy, I am sad. In the same way, values of view. In the numerical values, we have 1 to 10 and the logical formulas. I am happy. If with a numerical result, if logical test A2 is greater than A3 equal to true. If value if true 500 is equal to 500. Value if 1000 is equal to 1000. Written one of the value of condition you specify a value true and another value of it evaluates its false. Value if true, if value if returned to the logical test is true, if omitted true is returned, you can nest up to 7 if functions. Formula result is equal to 500. If with a numerical result, formula view. Numerical values 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, logical family. If A2 is greater than 500, 1000. In view values, numerical values 3, 2, logical formulas 500 and or not. And the following is true. Fish live in water, deer live on land. The following are all false. Fish live in water and deer live in water. Fish live on land and deer live on land. Fish live on land, deer live in water. And function and logical one a2 is lesser than a3 is equal to true. Logical 2 b2 is lesser than b3 is equal to false. Logical 3 is equal to logical 4 is equal to logical 5 is equal to logical, because we didn't write anything under this, so it's logical is equal to logical. Return true if its arguments are true. Return false if any argument is false. Logical 4, logical 1, logical 2 are 1 to 30 conditions you want to test that can be either true or false can be logical values, arrays or reference. Formula result is equal to false. And formula view value views, formula views. In a Microsoft Excel book 1, numerical values 2, 3 and logical formulas is equal to and A2 lesser than A3 and B2 lesser than B3. And in the same value sheet book 1, values view, numerical values are 2, 3 and the logical formulas is false. B is equal to 150. If with AND nested function calls, you can use an AND inside of an if. This is called a nested function call. Example, if AND A2 is greater than A3, B2 is lesser than or greater than B3, 500, 1000. AND is nested inside of the if. These parentheses belong to the if. If and parameters. Parameters for if function. If logical test and A2 is lesser than A3, B2 is lesser than B3 is equal to false. Value if true. I am happy is equal to I am happy. Value if false. I am sad equal to I am sad. Return one of the conditions specify evaluate true and another value of it evaluate to false. Value if false if that value is if the value that is returned if logical test is false. If omitted, false is returned. Formula result is equal to AMSAT. Format cell dialog box. Choose text from the choose a text from the number and then press OK. On the format cells you can see the following: number, alignment, font, border, pattern, protection. In the number category you can see following: general, number, currency, accounting, date, time, percentage, fraction, signs, text. Custom text format cells are treated as text even when the numbered cells the cell is displayed exactly as entered. Not a perfect solution. When you format the cell as text, it will display the leading zeros. You must type them in again. However, Excel will warn you that a number is formatted as text. See the next slide. Result of formatting a number as a text. Excel indicates the issues with a triangle. Excel indicates an issues with a triangle in the upper left hand corner. If you select the cell, you can see the error message. You can have Excel to ignore this type of error by choosing the tools option. By choosing the tools options in the menu choice and unchecking the number stored as text option from the error checking tab. This solution is not shown on this slide. Another option, using an apostrophe. Force a cell to display as text by using an apostrophe. Another way to display leading zeros in a number of two type of apostrophe as the first character in the cell. Second, which when you press enter, the apostrophe is not displayed in the cell, it is displayed in the formula bar. Third, the apostrophe tag tells Excel that contents of the cell should be treated as text. Fourth, the apostrophe is similar to equal sign. The is equal to sign tells Excel that the cell contains formula. The apostrophe tells the Excel that the cell contains a text value. Result of using an apostrophe. Type an apostrophe followed by the SS and before pressing the enter you can see the apostrophe. After pressing the enter you cannot see the apostrophe anymore, leading zeros remain. However, Excel will warn you that number is formatted as a text. The green triangle, see earlier slides. Ignoring numbers in calculations. Ignoring numbers in calculation. Typing the apostrophe as the first character in the cell with a number has additional effect of causing the number of ignored in the calculations. Note this does not happen when you format the cells containing the number to the display as text. Ignoring numbers in the calculation. By the default, all the numbers are included in the numeric calculations. However, you can force a cell that contains number to be treated as text, not be included calculations with numeric functions, example sum, average, etc. by placing apostrophe as the first character in the cell. Example, formula to add up all the numbers in the column. Formula will press Ctrl minus. Total expenses is equal to sum D is to D. Same spreadsheet. The year is incorrectly included in the cell. Values we paid, press Ctrl. Total expenses is equal to 202,004. Example continued. To fix the problem, you can add an apostrophe before the data for the year. No space necessary after the apostrophe. This will enforce the number to treated as a text. See the next slide. Note, when you stop the editing, the cell apostrophe will not be visible to the spreadsheet. However, it is visible in the formula bar. Example finished. The number of the years now treated as the text and not included in the sum. The apostrophe is not visible in the spreadsheet unless you are editing a cell. The apostrophe is visible in the formula bar. Thanks for watching. This was my last session. Thank you.